So, you guys might not know this about me, but I am a huge Lion King fan. Like, I I own the special edition of both the Lion King 1.5 and the Lion King 2-disc special edition. One of my little cousins, they broke the special cover, like this one has, for this one. And I also lost all the papers. Then somewhere in my room are the papers for The Lion King 1.5. In fact, The Lion King is my favorite movie ever. Oh wait, actually, I do have the Lion, uh, like a copied CD or not CD, DVD of The Lion King 2 somewhere in my house. I haven't been able to find it. It was from like 2013. That my sister made for me because The Lion King 2 isn't that good. For me. I mean, I used to think it was horrible. It's a little bit better now that I'm older. I've grown to like it a little bit more, but I still think The Lion King 1.5 is one of the best ones in the whole series. I still have the receipt for this. I still think The Lion King 1.5 is probably the best in the series. No, not the best. I used to think it was the best in the series, but this is the best in the series. I have watched The Lion Guard. I've never finished season 2 though, so I haven't watched any of season 3. I've watched the Timon and Pumbaa show. Really liked it. Of course, I've seen all of those little Lion King shorts. Like the Circle of Life, a story, what you call it. I thought they were pretty good. I have loved The Lion King. I'm pretty sure the first time I watched it was when I was only a few months old. I fell in love with it. Just, I love it. It's my favorite movie. I still love it. I've never seen the Lion King musical fully. I listen to the Lion King musical soundtrack all the time. My friend, he had a Lion King Jr. musical. Of course, I watched that. Not only because he was my friend, but it was the Lion King. It's kind of mid, don't tell him though. So, when The Lion King 2019 came out, I heard it. I think it was at my grandma's funeral at a luncheon. But one of my aunts, she told me there's going to be another Lion King coming out next year. And I heard it's live action. I was like, let's go Lion King 4. Because for a long time, and even sometimes, I used 1.5 and 3 interchangeably. Even though I live in the United States, so I personally go by 1.5. I use 3 and 1.5 interchangeably. When I heard The Lion King 2019 was going to come out, I was like, let's go, Lion King 4, confirmed. And I saw the trailer and I was like, that's good. It looks pretty good. But there were a few details. It didn't look right. The editor me will probably remember this. Linked to a video on it by YMS about Lion King 2019 because I watched it in theaters. My mom and my dad, they took me, and the day it came out, because I loved it, they took me, and I was like, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I never thought it lived up. Also, there's this weird Mandela effect that I'm getting sometimes, where like the actual credits for it has the song He Lives in You, but and it's sung in Zulu, I think, and that's what I hear every time. But I could have sworn the first day I saw it in theaters it was in English, except for the original Zulu parts, but who knows. So I've watched it again on Disney Plus a while back. It was in Zulu, so it's weird. Then I was in summer camp, and I watched it again because it was one of the field trips that we went on a lot. I watched it again. It turns out it felt like it got worse. But there was these people, okay? There was these two kids. I don't remember their names. But we were enemies because he asked me, what's your favorite movie? I was like, The Lion King 1.5, because it was my favorite movie at the time. But like, Lion King sucks. Godzilla's better. Godzilla's like this tall. Lion King's only this tall. They weren't actually Australian, but, you know, gotta give characters some voice. And, you know, it kind of annoyed me. I told my dad about it. He was like, well, The Lion King's a kid's movie. Godzilla's not. And I ignored him. I personally didn't care. I love The Lion King. I'm gonna keep it like it. So for so long, me and these two kids were like arguing. And I was like, well, Pride Rock's taller than Godzilla. And actually, it turns out it's not. But I actually didn't know what Godzilla was. I used to think he was like King Kong, but Godzilla. I don't even know. I never really cared about Godzilla. So then we had that field trip to the theater. We saw Lion King. And I thought it was kind of worse than the last time I watched it. And I'm talking about the live action version. The CGI version. They're like, oh, it's pretty good. So I was glad that they're on my side now, but like, there's so many things that don't make sense. If you want like a more in-depth review, link to YMS's video in the description. But actually, I don't think I can give you that actually, because I edit my videos on my computer and I post them on my computer because there's more options. And YMS's Lion King video, I'm pretty sure is blocked because of all the cussing, because I need to use a school computer. So, I don't know why I'm giving you guys this much backstory, but basically, I've watched it more times. The live action version sucks. 2 out of 10. Would not recommend. It is easily the worst in the series. There was a story that I loved. Mufasa and Scar's backstory. I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but there is a video that goes over their backstory. It's more of a fan-made backstory, but I like it because of how it is. So if I can find it, link in the description, maybe also with YMS's video. So one of my favorite stories was A Tale of Two Brothers, which was in the Lion King 6 New Adventure Stories. And I watched it. I knew about this for a long time. And I was like, well, it seems cool. And then I found out that they were making a Lion King 2 live action. I was like, this is gonna suck. And then there's a lot of hype for me, actually, though. It was like, well, I don't plan on seeing this. Number one, it comes out the same day as Sonic 3, December 20th, 2024. And I like Sonic more than, well, I don't know. I would rather see Sonic on the day it comes out than Lion King 2 live action. And I was like, they're gonna make this a backstory? Well, it's a really good story, you know? So I was like, okay, maybe I'll accept it. Every once in a while, I'll check the Lion King wiki for more news. Link to that in the description, too. So, you know, I liked it when I saw the trailer. Or when I heard that there was going to be a trailer, I was like, ooh. And then today, I'm walking home from school. Only half an hour ago. Or half an hour ago at the time of recording this. And I see the trailer and I'm like, whoa. So I decided to make a video on it. So I'm going to put the trailer in, like, right here. But I'm going to, watch it again. Then I'll give you my thoughts on it.
This story begins far beyond the mountains and the shadows. On the other side of the light. A lion was born without a drop of nobility in his blood. A lion who would change our lives forever. Mufasa. The earth will shake. Destiny awaits you.
Whoa. That actually seemed amazing. So, let me tell you my thoughts on it. It's really interesting. Why are we in a cave? An ice cave. This movie takes place in Africa, and I'm pretty sure, the only place where it snows is on Mount Kilimanjaro and in Lesotho, so, like, I'm pretty sure, I'm thinking, might a little in South Africa, maybe. I don't know. I can't think of where it snows in Africa. I know in Lesotho and Mount Kilimanjaro. Maybe other mountains. Maybe they're on a mountain. And Rafiki even says over the mountains. But, dang, the animation looks kind of better. But it is so much more expressive. If you remember, Lion King 2019 was not expressive at all. In fact, it was originally going to be more expressive, but they just strayed away from their concept art, which is kind of dumb, to be honest. Maybe it's because this is not directed by Jon Favreau. But it looks so much better. You can see, like, what I'm assuming is Mufasa smiling, like, characters looking like they have emotion. And Rafiki's talking to a little, like, seems to be a baboon or another mandrill, but it doesn't have, like, the stuff, so I'm assuming it's a baboon. We don't see Kiara in this. I don't know what this scene is about. Maybe it's, like, Rafiki's dad or something. Because, why not? But it looks like he's telling the story. A lion who would change our lives. I mean, it also looks fun, you know? The hippos splashing up with the elephants, and it looks like there's a stampede. Both times I watched, I couldn't tell if they were wildebeest or elephants. I don't know if we see Scar in this. It looks like we see Sarabi in this, too. Or it just could be Mufasa and Taka. Taka, if you don't know, is actually Scar's original name before he got his Scar. There are songs by Lin-Manuel Miranda, which seems like it might be good. I would have preferred if they brought back Tim Rice and Elton John, but I understand why they can't do that. Hans Zimmer, I'm pretty sure, is doing the score. And I hope Pharrell Williams isn't doing that music supervising thing again. I'm pretty sure Hans Zimmer's doing the score. I wasn't really paying attention. Beyonce's in this, too. Which, I don't know if that would make sense. Also, yeah, I don't know how that would make sense. It's coming out the same day as Sonic 3, which is pretty disappointing to me. Oh, yeah. I didn't notice this the first time. And this probably isn't true. But it just reminded me of an extremely deep cut reference. The Lion and the Moon. As you can see in this shot, there's, what's assuming is Mufasa, probably Mufasa, looking at the sky and, like, seeing an image of a lion. Like, in the 2019 movie, it was just, like, still clouds that vaguely resemble a lion. So look at this, and look at this. Yeah, you see the resemblance. The Lion and the Moon. And, well, that's something. I don't understand, like, the ice thing, why there's ice, where they could be. Like, I'm recording this on my phone, but, like, I can't think of where it snows in Africa. Like, there could be some mountains, but it looks like too cold. So who knows? If I find out, I'll put it right here. So yeah, Mufasa. I'm excited. You're excited. All excited. We see Timon and Pumbaa in this, or what I'm assuming is Timon and Pumbaa. And I don't know if that's Mufasa or Simba, but it looks like he's trying to eat Timon. Like, Timon's jumping into his mouth. Like, what's going on in that shot? And it looks like there might be higher stakes in this. Like, it looks like there's action. I don't know who's who. Everyone still looks pretty much the same. It looks good. I'm assuming we're probably going to see Ahadi and Uru in this. I really hope they don't, like, change their names. I know they did with Bonsai and Ed in the 2019 version. And it would be nice if this wasn't all about Mufasa. Like, I'd really like to see Scar scenes. Taka scenes. So, yeah. Those are my thoughts on this. I'm excited. I'm probably going to see it. I don't think I have any more notes. Check out, maybe subscribe to the channel, and check out some videos of mine that I'd like you guys to see. I put a lot of work into I don't know where the videos are. I'm assuming, like, subscribe is right here. So, subscribe. I put a lot of effort into this video. Check out this one I made yesterday. Like, I spent 4 days, and it's only got 1 view at the time I'm recording this. So, 4 days working on this. I downloaded a lot of software for this one. So, check it out. Check it out!